What is up, guys? Rick Cacus here, and today we are going to be taking a look at a bunch of new loot hitting Destiny 2 with the upcoming release of the Leviathan Raid Prestige difficulty. Prestige mode is slotted to arrive in October, but by delving into the Destiny 2 database, we're able to take a look at this loot early, and that's exactly what we're doing today. We've got new armor pieces, new emblems, and new shaders. And so let's start out with the new armor. And that's right. Each different class, Hunter, Titan, and Warlock, gets an entire Prestige mode set of armor. There isn't any weapons currently in the database, so no raid fusion rifles or anything like that, but there is a chance that Bungie is just keeping that under wraps until the time comes. Here's hoping. In any event, let's start by taking a look at the armor, and we're going to start here with the best class in Destiny 2. You guys are all waiting to see what I'm going to say. I swear if he doesn't pick Hunter, I'm a dislike. Anyways, no, we're going to start here with the Warlock simply because we have an armor comparison with the current raid armor. So starting us off, we have the brand new Mask of Sekris. You can clearly see there's some differences. Firstly, it's gold. I love gold! Anyways, that's the main difference. Notice that this armor is being shown with no shaders. Like, presumably, you can take a shader and change this to whatever you want. But there's another little difference. There's a glowing purple holographic feature that this armor piece does have, and you can see it a lot more clearly when we're going to look at the other armor pieces. But this is going to really differentiate this armor from the current raid armor, because presumably even if you change the shader, you're going to have the different holographic symbols standing out. So moving on from the mask, we then have the gauntlets, the wraps of Sekris. Again, you can clearly see that purple pronunciation at the end of the gauntlets near the hand. Interestingly, you don't get a bunch of gold with the Warlock gauntlets. It's more of a tan color, which I don't know about that. But moving on from there, we have, and where we're going to do the comparison, the robes of Sekris, the legendary Warlock chest armor. Now we're going to compare it here with the current Warlock Raid chest piece, and you can really see the difference. Especially, you can see that glowing holographic purple right between the chest and the stomach. This is really going to stand out, and again, even if you change the color of the robes of Sekris, even if you put on a different shader, presumably this glowing purple spot is going to stay glowing purple and really stand out, or going to again change with one of the shader colors. So that is really interesting. Now moving on from there, we have the boots of Sekris legendary leg armor. Very clearly you've got the glowing purple down at the knees and below. This is undoubtedly going to look really sweet. And then lastly, we have the Imperial Shadows Bond, which, different name, I know, no Sekris stuff, but if you look at it, it's a lot more gold than the current version of this raid piece. Now moving on from there, let's showcase the Hunter. Starting us off, we have the Mask of Feltrock. This thing looks pretty darn amazing. After that, we've got the gauntlets, the grips of Feltrock. Much more emphasizing on the gold aspect. After that, we've got the chest piece, the vest of Feltrock. Literally the opposite. Basically no gold here. After that, we have the Imperial Shadows cloak. Again, pretty similar to the normal version, just a different color scheme. And then lastly, we have the boots of Feltrock. And moving on from there, let's take a look at the Titan's Prestige Raid armor. Starting us off, we have the Helm of Nor, or Noher, however it's pronounced. It's again pretty sweet. I think all these helmets with their glowing purple are going to look amazing. After that, we've got the gauntlets of Nor. The Titan armor so far, real good. Moving on from there, the plate of Nor, keeping it up with this great looking armor. We then have the Imperial Shadows mark, again different color scheme, and ending us off, we have the Greaves of Nor. But it's not just armor. You can also get the new Callus's Treasured Legendary Shader. That's gonna probably look pretty sweet as well. I wonder what the Prestige Raid armor will look like with this particular shader. And also, we've actually got the Prestige Raid Challenge Mode emblems. That's right, when the Prestige Raid comes, there's also going to be the challenge modes, which are ways of doing the different raid activities, and completing them will get you special rewards. So, for the bathhouse, for the royal pools, we have the Splish Splash emblem. After that, for the pleasure gardens, we have the Good Dog emblem. Moving on from there, for the gauntlet, presumably, we have the 2 enter, 1 leaves emblem. And then lastly, for the boss fight, we have the Take the Throne emblem. But then there's actually another one, the Glory to the Emperor emblem, and this is kind of confusing. What is this emblem going to be for? Perhaps just an emblem that you get automatically when you beat all of the other challenge modes, or perhaps there's a challenge mode involving the center area, the Castellum area, where you have to unlock the different areas. That's actually pretty interesting. In any event, guys, that is it for the Prestige Raid loot that we know about so far. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it informative, and if you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. Now, if you guys want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That's linked in the description down below, as is my Twitch channel, which you can also follow. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.